Oh, yay. You want a cookie?
What? Yeah, I want a cookie. Give me that cookie. Where's that?
Oh, I didn't think you were serious. I don't know where it's at. It's probably at the store.
That's right. You ain't got a cookie. You ain't got a car. You ain't got a house. You ain't got a job.
That's what I do. I throw on the voice and I'm like, come here. No, seriously, come here.
And it gets them all the time. Nikki is hot. Nikki, I need to meet Nikki. Nikki and I would be cool as shit. Nikki just seemed like she a cool ass chick. Like, it's just something off. Like, all this looks like a god, and then all that looks like stop it. Brandy read Morgan. Morgan better not come for Brandy either. But Brandy read her. Tiara says Fizz up with Nikki. I'm like, huh? And I'm on the street with my Nikes. I'm rapping. And I'm on the street with my Jordans. I'm rapping. And I'm on the street with my Adidas. And you can't get nigh. You can't get nigh.
What's going on, world? And what's for me, Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with you, the ask dot for this particular video, is with the understanding, or probably the same vibe or opinion, with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. There was a lot that occurred in this episode. So my notes are like, it's a lot going on my iPad. But needless to say, let's get into this. Before we start, can you subscribe? Why would you want to subscribe? Because it's free, okay? I cover a lot of your favorite shows that deal with reality TV and some dramatic sitcoms and, you know, some series like The Walking Dead and Scandal and all of that. And usually we vibe. We're on the same accord, usually. Sometimes y'all be cussing me out, but hopefully I won't have to cuss me out for this particular review. We start treading water off with Nia. She says she texted Soulja that she had a miscarriage. Don't know why she texted Soulja that. I would have just waited until I was able to get on the phone with him and we were able to have a one-on-one, but I'm not her, she is not I. Things occurred, she was into her feelings, I'm thinking, and that's why she decided to text him. In the mix of the text and all of that, and him being far away, you know, not being able to receive texts and receive calls or whatever, whenever he gets it or whatever the case may be, y'all know how it is when you travel. You don't always get what people send you until you get back. So probably that was happening with him or whatever. In the mix of all that, she sends him a text saying, you don't care. And so, like any other guy, I guess, his response was, I'm gonna block you on Instagram and I'm gonna block you on Twitter. Not funny, but I mean, that's how you show someone that you're pissed nowadays. Because when people have blocked me, I'm like, bitch, why you blocked for what? What you blocking me for? I've been blocked on Instagram. I've been blocked on Twitter. I don't even really use Twitter, so that doesn't really count, or I don't really care. I've been blocked on people's cell phones, and it's just like, what the fuck? Why are you blocking me for? What did I do? Not a damn thing. Y'all know I'm such a good, innocent boy. Y'all know that. Nia is feeling some sort of way, so she goes to meet up with Morgan. Morgan's like, girl, what's going on? What happened? Tell me. You know, I'm trying to be all up in the tea. I don't even know what the flavor is, but I'm trying to sip from the cup. What's going on? Nia's like, girl, it ain't tea today, it's coffee. But, you know, I had a miscarriage. As soon as she said that, Morgan is feeling, you know, down for her. And she's like, oh my God, guys don't understand what it's like, how it changes you mentally, how it changes you physically, so forth and so on. Here's my rebuttal to that. You're right, we don't know what it's like because we're not females. But we do feel something too. We do contribute to the baby making process. So, you know, this whole, oh, the female, oh. I mean, you can't discredit someone's feelings and emotions towards creating a child just because they don't bear the child. So, at the end of the day, I was feeling what Morgan was saying, but at the same time, girl, stop it. But Nia goes to tell her, oh, he blocked me on Instagram and Twitter, and Morgan's like, well, why?
And all Nia said was because I was mad. I'm like, girl, you better tell the whole story. This is how things get crazy and effed up. When people tell half-truths and we don't really get the whole story out there, then you got this girl thinking that, oh, you know, Soulja Boy's one way when he really, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, whatever. We moved past that and we get to Doc, Hazel's manager. I'm like, where has Doc been this whole season? That rhymed. I've been looking for a Doc on this show for the longest. And what I mean by that is someone that has some common sense, someone that can put some act right into Hazel so she can act right. And I loved all of Doc's personality on this particular screen. And I'm like, Mona Scott, you need him on the show. Because he's just about that life. So, you know, Hazel-E's going in, she's rapping, and I'm on the street with my Nikes, I'm rapping, and I'm on the street with my Jordans, I'm rapping, and I'm on the street with my Adidas, and you can't get nigh, I'm like, alright, but I mean, if you like it, I love it. Not really, but... So we get past that, and you know, Hazel starts going in about her business and Tiara and Masika and Berg and the white party and all this junk. Doc is like, you need to cut all that shit out. Get back to the music. See what we doing right here? This is all you need to be focusing on. Not Berg shit and that Masika shit. That's just shit. Tiara, I can kind of vibe with that because y'all were friends. You need to salvage that. But all that other shit, cut that out and just focus on the music. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Tiara says Fizz up with Nikki. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what? This little setup kind of made me feel like it was Gary Coleman and Layla Ali. Then I was thinking, no. More like Webster and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Then I was like, no. Not like that. It was more like Pee Wee Herman and Queen Latifah. At the end of the day, I'm like, hi. Fizz comes in and immediately all he sees is Nikki's body. I'm like, bruh, I know what you're talking about. Because when Nikki walks, I'm mesmerized. I really am. And I don't really even like female, you know, physiques like that. But I'll be mesmerized. And I think that's why I've taken such a liking to Nikki. Because she's taken such a liking to her body. And I don't care if it's made up or whatever she had to do to make it look like that. God damn it looked like that. So I'm like, ain't no hateration in what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? She's beautiful. I think Nikki's beautiful. Fizz starts flirting with her and say, you know, why didn't you go on a full billboard? You know, you look way better than Masika. Is something off with his tooth? There's like a tooth that's like silver or it glistens like a silver reflection in my screen. I got an HD 50-inch TV and I don't think it's the pixels in my TV. I don't know if it was the light cascading on that one particular tooth, but something's... Is it just me or something's off with that tooth? I don't know. But he goes and flirts. And Fizz flirting looks cute. He looks like one little cute boy flirting. And you know, Nikki's eating it up. She's like, yeah, I know I'm cute, but I'm a boy. So I can't be, you're not gonna see me on nobody's billboard. I'm like, Nikki, go ahead, girl. And Tiara's like going in, talking about her situation with Ray J, or whatever the case may be, and she was like, I can't believe he apologized, or whatever the case may be. It was cool. But then she was like, you know, I like this little pairing I got going on. I like this. Can I take a picture? And they take a picture. Fizz looks like a toothpick compared to Nikki. Nikki looks so huge compared to Lil Fizz. And I was just, that's why I look off. She's like, he ain't even asked me out on a date yet. And he already getting hugs and stuff and taking pictures. I don't know about that. And she was like, when you gonna ask me out on a date? Fizz was like, I'm not even gonna ask you. I'm gonna just show up. I was like, oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. I like when people say charge. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot situation. That's kind of usually how I do it. I say, come here. Yeah, that's what I do. Like, and we get to Monice, you know, singing with her cousin Stevie, and Stevie is singing, and it's like I'm wondering why we can't hear Monice. So like Stevie is saying do, And then we see Monice's lips moving, but we can't see her because we hear her post-confessional audio in the background. But the volume of her voice only goes up with the talking when she sings. But when Stevie sings, we can hear him clear as day. So I'm like, something's a little off. Something's a little off. I mean, we heard a little bit, and what we heard was aight. But I wanted to hear the full voice. But anyways, they start talking, you know, she started talking about her life and everything that's going on. He's like, what's going on with the music thing? What's going on? Where we at? What we looking at? Then she goes to talk about her roommate and how it's a platonic situation, but it's still catastrophic and she needs to find her own place. She don't want to deal with the roommate no more, but she went and got a car so she can get around and go pick up Cam when she need to pick up Cam. I think, girl, that ain't the only reason why you got the car, but all right, it sound cute. She says, in 5 years, I want to have my dildo line. I want to be selling albums. I want to be touring or going on tour, or no touring, because she ain't going to have her own tour. I don't know how she tried to correct herself, but I don't know. And then she said she want to co-parent and have, you know, a successful junction with, you know, Fizz or whatever. I'm like, oh, it sounds good. Ray J speaks to Brandy. As soon as Brandy comes on the screen, I'm like, that's my baby! I'm like, hey, Brand! Hey, Brand! You're supposed to say, hey, Wes! That's my girl. Ain't nobody touching Brandy. Looking flaw to the left. Yes, mama was looking flawless. And Brandy says, can I be honest with you? She says, it's you. You're the one that's causing all of these dramatic situations in your life. And she says, you know what? I agree with Mom. I'm not even happy about the people you have in your life. I'm not happy about what you got going on. Your current situation. Your environment. And Ray J gets on post-confessional and he's like, my environment? Yeah, she talking about Princess. And he was like, my mom and Brandy are some Tiara lovers. And I'm like, really? Okay, that's cool. Tiara seemed like she was a ride or die. She seemed a little crazy, but she seemed like she was a ride or die. And then Brandy says, you need to apologize to Tiara. Ray J said, I already apologized, but she started flipping out on me. Then Brandy says, do you love Princess? No, like love. Not like you love your PS4 system. I'm talking about like, do you love her? Can you see yourself with her for the long haul? And Ray J like, I don't know about all that, but sis, let me school you real quick. Let me school you. This is how we do it. No, this is what he said. Within relationships, when situations get hard, that'll help build the relationship even further. Like, you gotta work out the kinks, sis. Let me tell you how it works out here on the streets. I'm like, what he say? I had to put up the volume on the screen. I had to put my ear to the, what he say, Brandy, what he say? I'm like, why his voice go down? It was like on mute, like I paused. I'm like, why he trying to talk so sweet? Anyways, then he mentions Morgan. And Brandy goes in, she's like, Morgan? Why Morgan and everybody goddamn business? Morgan always in somebody's business. Since the show started, Brandy, I've noticed that. Brandy read Morgan. Morgan better not come for Brandy either. But Brandy read her. Omarian and April, she wants to be closer to her mom and thinks that she is really not in a good place with her mom after the discussion that they had. I'm like, you think? None of my business, though. Omarian asks a great question, and he asks, if you think this will set you free emotionally, how long are you willing to wait for things to be resolved? I said, damn. Did Mona Scott write that for him? I said, wow, that was nice. And April said she was caught back like, what? She was shocked, like, wait a minute. I couldn't help wonder, not even wonder, I couldn't help but look at Omarian's physique. It looks off. And then I couldn't help but wonder and look at Fizz's physique. And then Shopping Mall's physique. And then Berg's physique. And then Soulja Boy is just skinny as hell, so I can't really say shit about him. But everybody, I'm not even gonna say they look bad or terrible or whatever. But when I look at the girls that they are with, and then I look at them, I'm like the girls. Then I'm like them. Then I'm like the girls. Oh shit. Then I'm like them. Damn, dude. Why do guys get a pass to look like whatever they want to look like? I'm not even gonna say they look like shit, because they don't look like shit. I mean, they're attractive people, but what the fuck? All these girls sitting here worrying about liposuction, plastic surgery, lips, nose, titties, augmentation, all this shit. The dudes don't get shit done to themselves, and they sitting around carrying bare bellies. Like, it's not all in the face. I mean, Fizz, no, he couldn't even, no. Not even on his worst day. Like, it's just something off. Like, all this looks like a god, and then all that looks like, stop it. I'm looking at April. She just had the baby, and April looked better, got a better body than Omarian. I'm like, what the fuck? I just had to ask that real quick for the ladies out there that's watching me. Hopefully y'all vibe and ask Dada with me on that one, because Omarian needs a gym. I'm sorry. Fizz and Nikki at their first date. I thought this was really, really cute. Nikki makes a post. Nikki says, Drew is so adorable, in post confessional. Now, in this particular moment, they looked cute together. She still looked like a behemoth compared to him, but I don't know, it's something with the light skin. It just looked nice. It really did. Her face and his, it just looked real cute. Nikki is hot. Nikki, I need to meet Nikki. Nikki and I would be cool as shit. Nikki just seemed like she a cool ass chick. In this whole show, she's the only female I really vibe with. Really do. I like Nikki. And then if I had to vibe with a second chick, it would be Tiara. Now that she's calmed down and resolved her inner issues, Tiara is cool as shit. I don't know. But that's just me. And it's funny because the people I think are the coolest are cool together on the show. So I'm liking that. She was like, I know he was in a little boy band. And I know, these boys can be really funny. But I don't know. Something's just cute about him. But I hope he's real loyal and it's not, going to cheat. Fizz was like, yeah, I lived a life. But ever since I got my son, I've slowed down a little bit. She's like, oh, okay, that's cute. So what's going on with the baby moms? Like, tell me what's up. Is she drama free? Fizz is like, oh, he started laughing. She's like, why you laughing? Because she a mess. And, he ends up saying, I think she still wants me. And then Nikki like, oh, God, that could be a little tricky. That could be a little tricky. Well, what does she do? Does she work? I'm like, Nikki, stop, Nikki. Fizz is like, I mean, yeah, she doing her thing. She got a dildo line out and stuff like that. Nikki start laughing. They start making, cracking some jokes. They start having fun with the conversation or whatever. And then he pulls her in. He like, come here. And I'm like, oh, Daddy. That's what I do. I throw on the voice and I'm like, come here. No, seriously, come here. And it gets some more of the time. We can pass that. And Soulja Boy says that he was annoyed with the whole Nia situation. He says, I don't understand why she can't understand my job. She knows what I do. She knows what I've been doing for the past couple of years. And it's never going to change. I must keep getting this money. I love what I do. And this is what it is. Like, she need to understand that. If I'm off in another part of the globe, I can't get my phone all the time. I got to work. I'm doing 3 shows in one day. 3 shows in one day can be a lot. It really can. I've done some hosting gigs and stuff like that too. And just by me talking on the mic and hosting and then making appearances and then trying to do this and then filming a production and shit, it could be a bit much. And if that's your life and you love to do it, that's great. But you can't always have time for people. You just can't. Even if you're in a relationship. And my thing is, if you decide to be in a relationship with somebody that's an entertainer, you have to fully understand all of that. My thing is, you can't be mad if you married a racist, knowing damn well that he was a racist before y'all got married. You just can't do shit like that. That's dumb. And then you get married and you're trying to change the motherfucker. You can't do that. That doesn't make sense. Like, you decided to get involved with this particular person that's an entertainer, then you have to deal with it. Like, I can understand if if he wasn't completely trying or anything like that. But I mean, I don't know. It's not my business. But I'm just, that's... Hazel apologizes to Tiara, but before she walks up to Tiara with some iced coffee, Tiara's like, is this poisoned? Ugh, cause not just playing, but really, no, as it is, cause girl. And then Hazel starts to talk and, apologizes for everything, for moving out early, for not, trusting in Tiara's word and and all that. And all the while, Tiara is sitting there and she ain't saying, and I apologize too. I'm like, Tiara, I don't know, Tiara be wanting everybody apologize to Tiara, but Tiara be like, I don't give a fuck about your apology. Like, her face be saying, I don't give a damn what you're saying right now. You should be apologizing. And I'm like, damn, Tiara, damn. Hazel's sitting there, and you can tell in her voice that she was getting emotional. Even before she started crying, she starts crying. She's like, but I just wanted to lose my friendship with you, and it really hurt, you know? It really hurt because I know what you were saying, and everything just ended up to be true, and that's fine, but I just wanted you to be there a little for me. Couldn't you be there a little for me? Tia's like, what? I'm like, damn. But no, like, seriously, and I don't know if you want to repair this friendship, but, hold on, wait. But, like, I really want to repair this friendship with you, but I just need you to get rid of that fucking song, because I don't even want this to sound like an ultimatum, but, like, if you don't get rid of that fucking song, I'm not going to be your friend. But I just want you to know that I'm really caring for you, and I really want you in my life, and just get rid of that fucking song, because it was out of spite that he did it, not from you, but from him, and I just can't tell. Tara's like, honey, I'm not getting rid of the song. I don't even know why you would ask me that, because I wouldn't ask you that. And if that's if that's the deciding factor on us moving forward, then I'm sorry, honey, but this is not gonna work. Thank you for the coffee, though. Bye. I'm like, damn, Tiara. Tiara straight left her in the park, crying. Damn, that was hardcore. Monice has been spreading rumors about Fizz, talking about Fizz been putting his hands on her and trying to keep her away from Cam. So, you know, Fizz is a bit perturbed. He's mad. So they go to meet up. Fizz is like, I don't even want to be dramatic with her because I know how she get, but I definitely have to set the record straight. You're not going to be spreading rumors about me or whatever the case may be. And so they talk. It's real amicable. It's real positive in the beginning. And then all of a sudden, Monice is on this, I need to defend myself, I need to defend myself, I need to defend myself. And I'm like, defend yourself against what though? Everything we've seen on TV, if it's not true, we would have heard that it wasn't true yet. So I don't know if Fizz was blasting her out on interviews, I don't know. But to say somebody put their hands on you, and I mean, y'all already know the male and female extreme dynamic of, you know, a man can't hit a woman and all this extra shit. So if you painting this picture as him beating up on females, like, and it's not true, you shouldn't do that. You just should know better than that. And so Fizz starts to get heated, but then we miss a scene or an edit, and then all of a sudden, he behind her like, all you doing is taking Instagram pics with Cam and flossing on Instagram like you've been with him for like 8 hours and you only been with him for 2 minutes because I just got finished dropping them off at your house. I'm like, damn, why he get all amped? Then Monice gets on the post-confessional. All of a sudden he gets mad because I mentioned the truth, and I'm like, ooh, did she mention Raz Beat? I'm like, they should have showed that. They should have showed that. I want to know what she mentioned for him to get all out of character all of a sudden. One part about this argument, though, that was hot was when he was like, I do everything. I'm the father. I do everything. You don't do anything. She's like, oh, yay. You want a cookie? What? Yeah, I want a cookie. Give me that cookie. Where's that? Oh, I didn't think you were serious. I don't know where it's at. It's probably at the store. That's right. You ain't got a cookie. You ain't got a car. You ain't got a house. You ain't got a job. Fizz was mad. Ray J is cooking up chicken, got the house smelling good, got candles floating in the pool, got food going on, and I'm like, all right, Ray J know how to cook. One wish. All right, Ray J know how to cook. And then, you know, Princess comes over. She looking a little dolled up, looking cute or whatever in the black dress. And, you know, he starts talking to her, and he's like, you know, I really want you to understand how much I really love you, and I want us to build a life together. You know, I decided to cook for you because I truly appreciate you in my life and I respect you. You are the queen of my kingdom, of this kingdom, of our kingdom, and I want us to be together forever. Baby, I love you. And I'm like, okay, with this soft, Ray J voice. Okay, Ray J, we get it. You can be a player. We get it. But then he switches from that and he's like, I just don't understand why the fuck you keep going around telling motherfuckers our goddamn fucking business, bitch. So it's like, what the fuck is what's the fucking the problem is? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make motherfucking sense how I gotta fucking hear from fucking people that you fucking talking about us, bitch. And I'm just like, how did he do that? How did he keep the cuteness and start cussing up a storm all of a sudden? Prince is like, well, you know, Morgan is family, and you know, I'm gonna tell Morgan what I want to tell Morgan because you brought her around, you got her around this house like you got her and her son watching the dog, and is she an assistant? You introduced her to me. I don't even know why she an assistant. You don't even pay her. And I'm like, oh, okay. Radio's like, you know what? I've been taking anger management classes, and you know, I'm really listening to my therapist and my anger management counselor, whatever his role is or her role is. And you know, I'm not gonna get mad. And because I'm not gonna get mad, I just think that I should say this. You ready? I don't think that we should be in a relationship anymore. I think we're done. Oh my God, Princess was like, oh really? Splash! Ray just sat there and ate that up. He was like, oh, okay. Okay. Handful of food. Splash! Oh, so you hit me again. Oh, okay. Let me grab this red wine. Wait, we're not playing them games no more, chick. You done threw stuff on me twice. I'm not doing that. We're not sitting here playing these games no more. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Princess gets up. She like, oh, this about to be my time to get on a fight on TV like I've seen in all previous Love and Hip Hop. So we about to do this. I'm about to embarrass him right now and see what he do. She got up to... She got up to push him. She got up and said like this. When they dodged out the way, he said, yup, there you go. I didn't touch her. I'm out. Shit. He said, I'm out. And he bounced. He bounced out the scene. He bounced. The security helps her up. She like, oh, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up. She ain't had no panties on, no nothing. I'm gonna fuck him up. She goes to go beat him up or something, and Mona Scott intervenes. I'm like, oh shit, and Mona there. You know you can't be, oh shit. But you know it was funny how she was saying, you know, when Ray said, you know what? Tiara was right. She was right. I hate to admit it, but she was right. Princess said, oh, really? Well, Floyd was right. I was like, oh, no, she didn't. That's why she got drenched. I wasn't from A Connection TV, the network. Let me know what y'all thought about this particular episode. Let me know what y'all thought about this review. It was funny as hell. This episode was hot like fire, treading water. Please subscribe, share this video on Facebook and Twitter. Let's get them likes up and leave comments because I'll read them all. Just